up, folks? This is Brad Reed, a Gaming Mole here, and we are on part 4 of YouTube's Maximize Your Channel, YouTube's online course of making your channel gain more subscribers, gain more watch time, and everything in between. Now, Lesson 4 is more of an extension of Lesson 3, because this also talks about your YouTube channel, but this one talks about it in a different aspect, such as making your channel look good. Because we all know that first impressions matter in terms of this world when it comes to getting a job, selling something online, or just getting people's attention. Your first impression is always the lasting impression. So you want to make your YouTube channel look good. And this focuses generally on your channel art or your channel background and your channel, your video icons, things of that nature. You want to make sure make sure that this is all consistent, and you also want to make sure that everything appears nice on all types of devices, because in this year of 2013, YouTube is not just available on a PC anymore. It's also available on gaming consoles. It's also available on smartphones, available on tablets. It's available on generally every type of device that you can think of that has access to the internet. So you want to make your YouTube channel look nice so everyone can see it, everyone can read it, and they won't go ew at the first sight of it. Now, this doesn't mean that you're out to please everybody. You're just out to please the majority of people so that they can either click subscribe or they'll keep coming back and they'll be curious and wander through your channel. With that said, you want to have a checklist. Really, 6 questions to ask yourself or to ask a bunch of friends and maybe even complete strangers as to how your channel looks to them. Now, going back to my YouTube channel as an example, I honestly work slow in this regard because I have a lot of things on my plate that I have to get done. So it's hard to make sure that everything on my YouTube channel is clear and done right away. And things won't change immediately. But here's the checklist that you want to make sure that you're going by. The first question you want to ask is everything on your YouTube channel consistent? Does your YouTube channel icon, does your channel art, does your featured video, does your banner, does your description, does your custom thumbnails, does it all flow together and reveal to people what your channel is about? The second question you want to ask yourself is, does your YouTube channel appear well on all screen sizes? This applies to, does it appear well on a TV? Does this appear well on a desktop? Does this appear well on a tablet? Does this appear well on a mobile phone? Do you feel people will get the message if they viewed it off any given device about what your YouTube channel is about? The next question you want to ask is, does your art work well on black and white surfaces? And this is because YouTube's channel or YouTube's redesign is generally more black and white now. So you want to make use of the black and white space that you have available to you, and make it flow, so that when people look at your channel, they don't strain their eyes trying to make sense of what your channel is about, or they won't go ew the moment at first sight of your channel. You want to make sure people can view it well, and people can clearly read everything on your YouTube channel. The fourth question you want to make sure you ask is, are all your images on your channel clear and crisp? This goes back to your YouTube channel art. This goes to your video icon, your video trailer. This goes to your YouTube. This goes to your YouTube video icons. This goes to your channel icons. This goes to everything. Are all the images clear and legible? Can everyone read the YouTube channel? Can everyone make sense of what your YouTube channel is? Is your YouTube are your YouTube video descriptions detailed? Is your channel description detailed particularly? Does it talk about your uploading schedule? Does it mention what your YouTube video or what your YouTube channels are about? Do people get the message by reading that? And last but not least, your featured video and your unsubscribed trailer. Does this all flow together with the last 5 questions that I mentioned before? Does this work well with your YouTube channel? If it doesn't, then that's an area that needs to be worked on. Now, as I said before, I work slowly in this regard because I have a lot of things I want to get done first. But from what I've been told, my YouTube channel art or my channel background doesn't work well according to them. So that's one thing. I need to work on, as well as getting a better unsubscribe trailer and a better featured video, so I can catch my viewers and catch my subscribers right away and keep them on my YouTube channel for as long as possible. Because we all know that YouTube's viewers nowadays have little to no attention span. Now, in terms of your channel art, the YouTube actually does have a channel template, and I'll post a link to that topic in the description below. What it actually mentions the proper screen size you should use for your YouTube channel, and how it works on each device, what they can see. The max size for TV is actually 200, like 25. How to say this? It's actually 2560 by 1440. That's the max size that you should be able to view a YouTube channel on a television. Now, for a desktop, the max safe size for your YouTube channel when viewing that channel off a computer is 2560 by 423. And for a tablet, it's 1855 by 423. Desktop minimum in a mobile phone is 1546 by 423. Now, that's also your text and logo safe area. So if you're intending on throwing some text or a logo on your screen, you want to make sure that it fits within that box of 1546 by 423. This will also be visible on all devices. So you want to make sure that flows together safely. With that said, you want to make sure that it's all eye-catching, and that everything tells a story on its own without the aid of a video description or a channel description. You want to make your channel art and your custom thumbnails and everything else. You want to make sure that by viewing it, people will actually be curious as to look at your channel description. But we all know that a lot of people don't like to read channel descriptions these days. So you want to make sure that it tells its own story just in case. with that said, that ends lesson 4 of YouTube's Maximize Your Channel. It's like now we're going to move. It's like we're going to move on to lesson 5, which is actually also a rather simple lesson. But we'll do that next time. This is Brad Ree, the Gaming Mole, signing off. Thanks for watching.